Hey everyone, how you doing? If you are new here, I'm Nicol Concilio and welcome to the video. Today we are going to be doing the one brush makeup challenge. Okay. I'm really excited about this. I haven't done a challenge video besides like Riley doing my makeup, but that's not really like a challenge video, but I haven't done a challenge video on my channel in what seems like forever. So I'm really stoked to like kind of not be serious, just like let's just hang out, let's just chill. There's been a lot of stuff in my life going on and I kind of just want to do a fun silly video. I just want to be myself, okay? So sue me, all right? Now I do want to give credit where credit is due. I did search on YouTube and I was like, oh, let's see, like, has anyone ever done this before? And yeah, there actually is a bunch of people that have done it. There's one girl named Soph Does Nails. Here is her channel. We also have Shani Grimmond, and I hope
Hello, my chickens. Welcome to my
Hello, my chickens. That's so freaking cute. So this is Shani. This is her YouTube channel. So yeah, I wanted to kind of do this. There's also been a bunch of other people who have done it. I just don't know like who started it. So I just wanted to kind of give credit to the first couple people that popped up on my feed because, you know, this is not an original idea. Nothing is original anymore, honestly. So their videos were hilarious. So I really wanted to sit down and film that for you guys as well. Also, I know in my last couple of videos, I was talking about the air conditioning and like how hot it gets in my room. I know a lot of you guys were saying that it didn't bother you. The sound was like fine, but for me, it like bothers me. And I'd rather suffer here in the heat and not have any noise at all in the background than hear like the slightest bit. I don't know. It really irks me. It bothers me a lot. So, you know, if it gets really uncomfortably hot, I'll turn it on. And also thank you guys for being like so understanding throughout the entire process of it all. I am going to get this thing called a split, I believe it's called. I don't know. Riley knows it. I don't know. If it wasn't for Riley, I'd still be living in boxes right now in my house. So thank God for him. But yeah, let's just get right on into it. Obviously, there are some things that aren't required with using a brush, like applying mascara and other shit like that. So, you know, I'm not going to apply mascara with a brush. That just sounds awful. So let's just get right on into it. I'm going to start with my brows. I'm going to prime them using the Benefit Bravo Conditioning Primer, which I'm literally almost out of this. And the way I like to work it is I'll put it on the back of my hand so that it's not too clumpy or anything. And I'll just kind of work it through the brows. Oh my God, I'm actually out of it. This is so sad. Come on, I know there's got to be something left in there. Don't let me down. Okay, there it is. I usually focus it in the areas where my brows are the most sparse, so that is the archway of it all. So I kind of focus it there. And then, of course, I use a brow pencil. I don't use pomades. I don't like to use pomades. I disagree with them. If you would have asked me that like a year and a half ago, I would have been like, oh, hell yeah, I love me some pomades. But now I'm like, hell no, okay? So I'm going to use the Precisely My Brow Pencil in shade number 2. And before any of the conditioning primer dries, because it does get crunchy, you guys, I just like to brush it through the hairs. And this has helped my brows grow so much, you guys. Like, even people in the comments were like, oh my God, I can't believe how far your brows have come and everything. So, and then I just like to underline the brows and kind of like work it through. I don't really have like a huge secret for doing my brows. I just kind of follow the shape and fill in where I need it the most. Your girl got a little scissor happy and chopped a little bit too much off of there, so we're gonna have to fill that in. But luckily my brow hairs grow, the actual hairs grow out and curly like crazy, so I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. It's more like the plucking that I've done in the past that has just murdered me. And then yeah, just kind of do everything with a very light hand. I feel like Benefit has the best brow products ever. Don't at me, okay? But even just like filling in the little bit that I did, it makes such a freaking difference. And you could see like such a huge difference from obviously the finished brow to the brow that has nothing. And then I'm just gonna finish her off with a little bit of the 3D brow tones and kind of just stroke it through. This is one of my favorite like brow kind of finishing touches because it just adds that dimension, you know, because I have like all different color hair. So I don't want my brows to look like flat. So this kind of adds that dimension. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly do the other brow off camera and be right back for the one brush makeup challenge. So my brush of choice for this challenge is the Morphe R37. This is a really good like tapered brush. I use this actually for a lot of things in my routine, and I felt like it would be good for literally everything. So yeah, let's see how this puppy does. I did just clean it too so that we don't have like black and purple and green all over my face too. And I do have a discount code with Morphe. It's Nicol in all caps at checkout. That gives you 10% off. It gives me a little bit of a commission, so it's a win-win for both of us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's start. Oh my God. All right, so I'm gonna take some of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and how should I do this? Should I just put it on the brush? That's kind of like gross. Maybe I'll just like dab it on my face and blend it in with the brush. There we go, hunty. Okay. This is definitely weird doing this with like not my fingers. I'm so used to applying primer with my fingers. This brush is gonna be so frayed by the end of this. All right, so I wanna do my eyes first, and I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Creaseless Concealer, and I'm just gonna tap some of this concealer to kind of like act as a primer for the eyes, and then blend it in with my R37. Just like so. Ooh, this feels weird to do without a beauty blender. Very interesting. And I also have some wipes on deck with some brush cleaner as well from Smashbox. This is like my favorite brush cleaner, like a quick brush cleaner. This isn't like a deep cleansing situation. This just helps clean it off. So I am gonna be doing that in between each look and everything because I don't wanna sabotage myself, okay? And then I always like to set. So I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape, and a lot of you guys were like, you can just lift up the cap, you don't have to unscrew it. And I was like, oops. So let me just dust this on the eyes to kind of get everything in place, set everything. So the eyeshadow palette that I'm gonna use is 27 from Ofra Cosmetics. This is a new palette from them, and I just got sent it, but it has like the most beautiful warm tone shades, and I don't know, I feel like these shades are so beautiful. Even if I do mess up with the brush, it still will look good because they're beautiful warm tones, if you know what I'm saying. So that's why I chose this palette. So let's start it. Okay, I'm gonna go in. Sorry guys, I'm in such like a good happy mood today. So I'm gonna go in with Naked Sleep, and I am going to use that as a transition shade up in the crease. I'm using very, very, very light-handed motions here. That is a pretty color. A very pretty transition color. I feel like it looks really nice with my skin tone too, you know? Let's go in with this eye now. Next, I'm gonna go in with the shade Nip Slip right here, which is kind of like a more pinky tone. And I'm going to put that in the crease as well. And on my lid, I kind of want to do like a matte look. I haven't done a nice little cute matte look in a minute. So I'm just gonna start on my lid, and then we can blend it up. Usually matte shades don't look that nice on my lid because I tend to have dry eyelids. So I'm very excited that this looks nice. Wow, that's so pretty. I'm gonna get shirts made that say so pretty because that's like all I say. I feel like in the comments they're always like, take a shot every time she says pretty or genuinely. And I'm like, you're right. I say it so much. Oh my God, I love the way this looks. So far, this is not really that hard of a challenge, but we're only on the eyes. We are only on the eyes. So I feel like to add just like a tad bit of depth, I'm going to go in with the shade Moxie, which is definitely more of like a burnt orange. So I'm only going to like do on the tip of the brush and kind of just go into the crease just to add like a little bit of definition there and like depth, because I don't want it to be like all one color. I do want like that little bit of a crease moment going on. I'm very impressed with the matte shades. Okay guys, so I popped on some lashes off camera. So now what I'm gonna do is basically just clean my brush up from the eyeshadow, and we're gonna move on to the face, y'all. We are gonna move on. Batten down the hatches, ladies. So when I clean the brush, this is kind of like what it comes off as, you know, just like that orangey color that we were using. And, you know, sometimes brushes do get stained. So for the most part, I'm just kind of rubbing it until the orange all comes off the brush. For foundation, I'm going in with the Flesh Beauty foundation stick in the shade 19 Coconut. So I'm going to apply this, and I noticed just from like using this foundation a couple times, it does set pretty quickly. So I am just gonna go in and start to blend it immediately. This is interesting. It works in the like little small places like under my eyes pretty nicely. Okay, blend it out, bish. All right. This is not bad. I thought this was going to be way worse. But you know what? I am speaking very soon into this because we still have to blend out our concealer, which is going to be a nightmare. I'm going to do the other half of my face now and start to blend her out. And just blend away your problems. You know what I'm saying? This brush is gonna be destroyed after this. And actually, you know what? This is pretty easy for like putting foundation in my ears since like I self-tan and obviously I'm not self-tanning my ears. So I need my ears to match. So that's not like a bad scenario to have here. Honestly, this isn't that bad. I mean, it's a little bit tedious. I feel like I may get carpal tunnel from it if I had to do my makeup like that forever. It allows me to get around my brows pretty easily, which is nice. Not too bad. I mean, blending down my neck is not fun, but not too bad. I'm impressed. I'm excited. All right, let's move on to concealer. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the Kylie Cosmetics in the shade Pine Nut, and I am just going to apply some like so. Get the side of my nose. It's kind of like my little trick I like to do. Because I don't know if any of you guys ever have problems like getting your foundation like deep in the crease of your nose, but this little trick that I do, like it helps so much with that. So if you struggle with that, definitely give it a try. And you know what, you guys? Like one thing that I stopped doing is I actually stopped highlighting my forehead because I feel like, I don't know, my forehead's like a tricky situation for me. I don't know if anybody else has that, but I find that my forehead and my nose are the places where like if I go and I blend too much, it actually winds up like caking and like not really staying on my nose or my forehead. So should I add contour after? I feel like the nose is gonna be a disaster, but let's just try to embrace it. This is a little scary now, but let's try it out. And I'm just going to wipe off the brush a little bit. I mean, I still have some like cream product on it, so I'm not going to exactly clean it right now. But let's go in and blend it out. Blending with brushes for my concealer really, really freaks me out. Okay, not too bad. Got the nose pretty much blended. Jesus! Take the wheel! Get my chin and my little cupid's bow. All right, that's not bad. Let's just keep on blending. Blend, 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 blend. I am most afraid for the Schnozola contour, okay? Okay. Slow and steady wins the race, right? That's what they say? All right, take it easy. Take it easy. Okay, we're blending slowly but surely, y'all. Slowly but surely. Jesus Louises. I think I kind of did it. Not cute. All right, let's start to blend this contour. I'm actually feeling like the contour is going to be bomb because it's a lot easier to blend. I'm not nearly as scared. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that's nice. Dang, okay, brush. Okay, Morphe R37. Ooh, she's working. This is not bad at all. I'm so impressed with the contour. The concealer was rough for me, okay? It took me like probably 10 minutes to do each eye. Under eye, rather. That is not bad. Okay. Oh, it's happening, sweetheart. It is happening, sweetheart. Okay, you guys, so we are all blended out here, and I like the way that everything came out, honestly. Like, the only thing, like, obviously I would never, ever do this with a freaking concealer, ever. And now I'm gonna clean the brush, and while I'm kind of waiting for the brush to dry and take its course, I'm gonna turn on my hair because I'm sweating like a pig. So yeah, I'm gonna just kind of dust it off until we can at least not see any more of my foundation on the wet white. So yeah, I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so for setting powder, I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape powder, and I'm gonna go under my eye and start to set. just like so. Get the sides of my schnozola. Just get about everything. And I'm just gonna like powder my whole face area like this. Make sure I get my smile lines too. And let's do the other side as well. Get my schnozola. All right, so now I'm gonna just kind of swipe everything away and into the skin like so. And we'll move on to our contouring portion of the event. All right, for contour, I'm going to be using the Marc Jacobs Tantastic. And I'm just going to get the brush kind of saturated and start to work in this contour. Ooh, that kind of looks good. You know, I've seen a lot of celebrity makeup artists use a smaller brush to contour out cheeks. I just never really thought to do it or was interested in doing it, but it does look really good. Pretty easy to work with too. Oh yes, girl, give me that contour. It is happening, sweetheart. That looks so good. I really like that. That's like a different way of using a product. Ooh, I'm digging this a lot actually. Chisel out my jaw, girl. Maybe I'll do this from now on. I really like this. I feel like I'm coloring in a school project. Contour the nose. Not too shabby, y'all. I'm really liking this. Okay. Okay, guys, for our highlighter, let's use the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic since this is like a fave of mine. And I'm going to go in with my brush. And let's get the tip of our nosies. Let's get over here. I'm like sweating so much that it literally looks like I have highlighter on. Oh, she looks pretty. Oh, highlighter just makes me feel so gorgeous. I don't know about anyone else, but it makes me feel pretty. I'm gonna add a little bit up here. Since I'm freaking sweating anyway, might as well make it actual highlighter and not sweat lighter. Get it? Okay, I'll leave. All right, for lips, we have to finish this look off. So, oh my God, and our under eyes. Hello. All right, let's do our under eyes first. I really like the way that this highlighter works with a smaller brush, like rather than a fan brush. Maybe onto something here, okay? Maybe onto something. So I'm just gonna go in with that color Nip Slip, and I'm just gonna run that on the lower lash line ever so gently because we don't wanna have a lower lash line that goes down to our cheekbones. And same over here. Does anybody else have to make like horrible faces when they do their under our lower lash line? And then I'm gonna add some mascara to the lower lash lines. This is the Kush mascara from Milk. Really love this mascara. It makes my lower lashes look so like wispy and long. I love it. And then let's do lipstick. What should I use? Okay, so I lined my lips, but I'm gonna use the Kylie Cosmetics Dazzle, and I'm gonna use the brush. Ewy. I don't know how this is gonna work, but listen, we're gonna try it. Okay, not too bad. Definitely not my favorite way to apply lipstick. Okay, not too bad. Let's finish it off with some setting spray. I'm like all out of my own setting spray, so I'm gonna use some Fix Plus here. And let's finish this look off and let's give some of the final reveal. All right, you guys, so for doing my makeup with one brush, I'm actually genuinely impressed. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn, even though, like, you know, let's toot it a little. Little toots, little beeps. But yeah, I really love the way that this came out. This was like a really fun challenge, and you guys, like, you know, I've been very candid on my channel and very open about like my battles with anxiety. And you know, lately I feel like my mental health hasn't been where I want it to be. I feel like I'm so happy in other aspects of my life, but I guess my self-confidence is where I'm lacking right now. It's just really, really nice to just sit down and not give a for a second and just film what I want to film. And, you know, I just want to thank you guys for always being so positive, so sweet to me. And, you know, even when I am going through like tough times that have nothing to do with the things around me, just myself generally. And I just want to thank you guys for always, you know, being there for me, sending me your kind messages. And like, I don't know, I'm just very grateful for each and every one of you. And to anybody that's new here, I am going to be talking more openly and more candidly wholeheartedly even more about my anxiety and stuff like that, so stay tuned for that video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give me a big old thumbs up so I know to do more challenge videos like this one. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!